Oh, just 1 minute. I'm waiting for a return phone call. I'll be with you in just a moment. Um, just don't leave. Just hang on. Oh shit. Crazy stuff going on. Hmm. Really crazy. I was uh, I was supposed to go and for the weekend or maybe for a day just up north to a house that's been empty for the last 4 months, and I'm waiting for the key. And it's cold outside. And you say, what would you want to go up there for? It's cold outside. I go, it's the country house. It's off the lake. It's silent, right? That's why it's in the country and no one's there. They're all down on the coast in Florida. But all the kids, usually go up there like on the weekend. But I'm trying to get a key and I'm one of those kids. And hello, I just send a text. Like, why should I even send a text to this guy? Um, you know, even though he's my brother. It's been 6 weeks waiting for the key. He's got a business down the street. The only time he answers my texts is after I call, let it ring 3 times, and just as he says hello, I then hang up and send him a text because I don't want to hear the voice already. Promises I've heard. Anyways, in this video here, I know I used up a minute of your time. This is going to be about just placement of numbers. In this creation here, I created through Gematria, the Gematria 7, where we have G standing between F and H, where we have T standing between S and U, the universal spirit of creation of man. Even though this is one away, we have to understand here's the Pontiac sign, whatever that Pontiac hieroglyphics. You see, all my designs are already have been created, and those designs are hieroglyphics somewhere amongst time. So all we have to do is mix them together with this. So the lower one, right, shows where it comes towards V. It's U, V, and W, and the higher one is X, Y, and Z, right? Now, if you take a look, this is an I. Like it drops down, I can sort of wear it as a hat, right? Take a look at this as hats. This is a hat. There's a hat that can come down from the top or at the bottom, whichever way you want to put on the hat. Notice that when you add up 1 through 6, it equals to 21. Plus 7 equals to 28. Plus the completion of 21 equals to 49, and that's your gateway. There is nothing that comes over here between these two. So we have 42. We have 21 and 21 is 42 and 7 is 49, your gateway. Then you have 7 and 21 is 28 and nothing. All you have over here is 21 and 21 is 42. So you have 21, 28, 49, 59, 69, 70. Let's end it. 77, this is where the Christ comes in. 77 and 6 is 83, the church. 88, connecting of the skies. But you have to know that here is the circle that you enter. This is the rim, right? This is on the rim. This is just outside the rim, but on the rim is like in. W and X is like in. P and Q is like in. That's where Quebec is. Divided creation between the king and the jack. Between 17 and 16 is 33. Command and create. Command and create the foxhole passage in the sun through the moon. 23 and 24 equals 47. The seventh gate. 4 times 91 spirit equals 364. 7 times 52 weeks in a year equals 364. So we end up with 70, 77, 87, 97, 98. And that's your complete alphabet, 98. 98 is the total value, okay, in numbers of WXYZ. W23, Z26, 49 and 49. The upper part is 49, 49, and the lower part, okay, is 21 and 23, right? We're using it because they're both connected to the what I would call as the rim. So WXYZ is also located on the 9 key of the telephone, but the Z was removed. So this is your Chaldean, okay? 42 this way, 42 over here, 7th gate in between, right? This one is just bringing it back to A again. So the only time it's not in between is here and where Z comes back to A. Now we're going to understand a different tactic of Chaldean. That was Gematria. This one is Chaldean, right? Notice there's no 9. So we're going to have to, before we start with that, let's just go back to, can you see these two guys, one line on this side, one line on that side? Have I shown this design before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in between, where we looked at these numbers over here, do I get, no, not these numbers, hold on a second. Where we look at these numbers over here, right, is actually going to look like this over here. There's a couple of ways to do this, right? In this design, I have one here, a medium here, a person here, and a person here. Let's say they're going around this area over here. Notice the way 5, the level of the eye level is 5. Then inside your V is 6 and 7. Here is your V. The spirit is 76. The X continues down to his back. Then there's this part over here. I don't know how the whole thing should work. And then obviously the nose, the arm, and the feet. There is no 1 because the 1 is on ground level, right? 1 is on ground level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Let's call 1 the floor, right? 7 is 1, 6 is 2, 5 is 3. We've reached the heavens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 6 and 2, 8, 3 and 5, 8, 4 and 4, 8. 1 as in 7, 1771 equals 77. 1 times 7 or 1 plus 7 equals 7 and 8, your gateway to heaven. And here's your staircase. I don't know what more we're going to do with this, but we're going to leave that at that. Okay, we're going to leave this to a 7-minute video. I am going to have numbers that come along with realities because it's true. And it's not me who created the truth of anything that I have done other than the little bit of art that I have done. Some people that are still here that have not gone these far in the videos, I like to sort of paint and draw. Paint and draw. So I'm just going to, sometimes I just like to, what can you say, show it off? Let me see if I can bring this a little bit closer. So let's put this one over here. So there's this little monkey over here. This took me about 100 hours. And any kid can do that, right? What is it? Just a whole bunch of lines. Now this one, what I like about this one, it was drawn because of all the stuff in the ocean. And what I like about this one is I dropped a whole bottle of what do you call that stuff you put in the wash? Soap. This is one of my favorites, the eye. I did all these about 12 or 13 years ago when the visions began, although I'm not giving you much of any vision at all other than what I was awoken to. Can I just turn it? What would it look like if I turn it and you took a picture? Can we do something cool with this? Okay. And in this one, I was just writing a story. I never finished it. And if we did that to it also, right? Did that to it. Just a whole bunch of jiggity lines that if you put it together and make it nice and neat, I can end up putting it on a pair of socks and a dress, and maybe for some reason a moose will buy it, right? A moose. Yeah, 9 minutes. I see you a little bit later. Thank you for watching. And I'm just gonna ask one question for those who are out there. I'm thinking I'd like to take off the Mr. and Mr. Tack pans and separate it because tack pans is some kind of element. Look up the word tack pans as a code because that's how it really started. I just didn't want to use tack pans because I knew it was Snapcat and it was too easy to refabricate, but I should have stayed with it from the beginning. And anyways,